Hello, welcome to episode 86 of One on One Coaching. I'm slowly but surely finding my way on my path. Hopefully, you're starting to notice. If this is your first time, welcome. Um, I'll be sharing just a quick idea on what something I've read from my mentor, the one that gave me the opportunity to travel to Paraguay and Costa Rica and help in the process of transforming over 20,000 lives with values-based culture. And this is about transformation. And the concept or the idea comes from the chapter from his book, Leadershift. And it's John Maxwell's book. And the chapter is called From Trained Leader to Transformational Leader. And it's not necessarily that I'm talking about. I'm talking about a very quick concept that he shared about becoming a transformational person, a person that ignites or motivates or incites transformation. And he just said these three steps, which I thought it was very common sense, but maybe it's not common practice. Step number one, uh, top down, start top down. The highest leaders of the organization must buy in before the rest of the people. If you get the top to buy into the concept and the idea and transform themselves, it is much more likely that everyone else will follow suit. The second one is small to big things. And this is about starting with small steps, small successes, small wins. And as you go, you build momentum and achieve great things. I think it was Mother Teresa that said something about something about starting with one, and one can have a ripple effect of transforming millions. And the third step was uh, go inside out. And that's more about working out ourselves internally, our character, so that the external things have a foundation from which to grow and sustain themselves. Now, I'm more into the personal aspect of things. How do you become a creator of a life that's worthy of you, a life that represents you, a life that merges success building with your passions and the time for the people that you love and the things that you love doing? And say it's the same three steps, and it's really the way it works. Top down means you got to work your mind and your head so that you have the emotions that provoke you to have certain actions that produce the results that you want. If you don't change the way you think and you see the world, you're most likely not going to change your behaviors. You're not going to change the way you feel about the things that you are struggling with today. You're not going to change the way you feel about people and how the world, it's all against you or something like that. So you must first work on changing the way you see the world. When you change the way you see things, the things you see will change. And that's just a matter of perspective. I'm not saying it's easy, but you start by changing the way you think about the world. The second one is about small to big. Most of the times when I fail, it's because I want to do big things. An example of this is my business. I want to have a membership group. I want to have a group coaching programs. I want to have several online courses, and I want to have 10 to 15 one-on-one coaching clients, all wrapped under the same theme and umbrella. And the problem is that I want all of it right now. And that's just a lot of work. And what happens is that because I feel it's a lot of work, I usually don't do any. because I'm just too overwhelmed, and I'm saying, why am I going to do this small thing of just starting with calling people to offer them a specific service as opposed to the 5 or 6 that I want to have or I'm able to do. So I think here is start with the tiniest step. Start with the tiniest thing that you could do that will move you in the direction of what you want. I've used the example before. Let's just say working out. If you want to start the habit of working out, maybe you just start by changing your clothes, like putting on your workout clothes, and then that's it. Call it a win. And then the next day, try to do it again. And the next day, try to do it again. And over time, you probably say, hey, I'm already dressed up. Why not just go for a walk? Or why not just try to run? And that could be one way. Or it could be, what if you just, I'm already in my clothes. What if you just start like, I'm going to go to the gym, go in, and then leave? And that's all that you call that a win. And over time, the consistency would allow you to create something bigger. And then the last one is inside out. And that's all about character. It's all about finding our own answers. It's about listening to our instinct. It's about listening to our own voice. If we are able to stay true to our values, to the things that we love to do, it is going to be much, much easier to discover externally who do we need to hang out with, where do we need to go, who do we need to spend more time with, what do we need to learn, and be okay with the people that are the naysayers, those that criticize what we think, and stay in the environment that actually nurtures our progress. So those are the 3 steps to transform yourself and in turn transform your country, your team, your organization. Top down, small to big, and inside out. Hopefully you try it. Let me know how it goes. And if you like it, share it, teach it to someone else. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.